It's probably going to be very hot, so I'm just going to have to blow on it for a few moments. I won't be a minute. Oh, that's really good. The meat is beautifully tender. When you cook minced beef in the slow cooker, always makes it really tender. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make this delicious slow cooker barbecue beef and potato stew. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make this very easy slow cooker recipe. So this recipe is really simple but very tasty. I'm actually making spicy beef and potato today, and I'm using a barbecue sauce, which I wouldn't normally do in my recipes, but this is a really healthy barbecue sauce, and I will explain about that later in the video. But I just wanted to say before I get started, if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video today, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. Everything like that really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it as well. So now I'm going to just pop all of the ingredients into the slow cooker pot. So here I have about 800 grams of potatoes that I've just simply peeled and chopped, and I've chopped these into about 1-inch pieces as well. We like our potatoes quite chunky in this house, but if you like them small, if you like more bite-sized pieces, then please feel free to cut them however you like. And then I also have 1 courgette here that I've just simply peeled and grated, and the reason I grate the courgette is simply because my husband and son don't know it's in there then, and they won't pick it out either. There is a second reason, that when I cook it on the hob, it actually tends to cook a lot quicker when it's grated. So that's why I generally tend to just grate them, because they do tend to cook and disintegrate into the meat. So no one knows it's in there, and it makes the meat quite tasty as well, I have to say. And then I have a red pepper here as well that I've sliced the top from and removed the core and the stalk, and then just simply sliced and diced the flesh. And then I have 1 red onion here that I've simply just peeled, sliced and diced. You don't have to use a red onion, you could use any type of onion. You can also throw any sort of vegetable into this pot as well. If you don't like courgette, you could use carrot instead, that would really work with the minced beef. And you don't have to add peppers, you could add mushrooms as well if you wanted to. We're not great mushroom fans in this house, so that's why I generally don't tend to use them in my recipes. But if you love mushrooms, then please add them. And then I'm going to add about 500 grams of minced beef, or ground beef as they like to say in America. And then I'm just going to mash that into all of those ingredients, like so. And I'm going to add about 300 ml of chicken stock. If you haven't got chicken stock, then you could use bone broth, or you could use vegetable stock if you wanted to as well. And I'm just going to pour that over like so. And I'm going to keep mashing the minced beef until it's all broken up and mixed in with the vegetables. That's starting to look perfect now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. So this barbecue sauce is a barbecue sauce we found in our local supermarket. It's by a company called Dr. Will's. It's got no junk and no fuss in it either. It's literally just like the ingredients you need for barbecue sauce, and that's it. It's not organic, but it doesn't have any junk, as I said, and no gunk in it either. So it's not got any preservatives or additives or anything like that, no flavours or anything. So it's a really good barbecue sauce to have to hand, and it makes this dish really tasty as well. This isn't an advert for barbecue, for Dr. Will's barbecue sauce, but I love it, and I just wanted to recommend it basically. And then I also have about 2 tablespoons of tamari going in. So tamari is a fermented soya sauce. It's fermented longer than soya sauce, and it's also gluten-free. The barbecue sauce that I just put in was also gluten-free as well. I do have a slight gluten intolerance, so I do always try to buy the gluten-free products in the supermarket. And that's probably one of the few things I actually eat that comes out of a jar, if you know what I mean, or a tin or a packet. I normally just have this with chips sometimes as well, or burgers. It goes really nicely with burgers as well. And I thought barbecue sauce is it's probably a good time to have barbecue sauce now, because we're probably all missing the summer. It's been a very long winter, it's been quite cold, and I just thought it's nice to have something to remind us of the summer months, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to add some salt and some pepper to this as well. So I'm going to add salt and then a little bit of pepper. So you can add these to your taste. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. My son likes spicy, but he doesn't like things too spicy. And obviously I don't put too much salt in there either, because he's still only little. So, and now I'm going to go and find my lid. I've left it somewhere. I've just got to go and find the lid for the slow cooker pot, and I'll be back. I've got my lid. I left it over by the dishwasher for some reason, but anyway, I've got it now, and I am just stirring all of the ingredients round one last time, so they're all well mixed together in the pot there, as you can see. So I'm going to pop the lid on, and I'm going to turn this on high for about 2 to 3 hours. But if you wanted it to cook for a longer time, you could put it on low for about 5 to 6 hours. And once this is cooked, there should have been some green beans in here, but unfortunately I've run out of green beans. I think I finished them up the other day in the freezer, so I've got to go and get some more. But when this is done, I'm going to add a little bit of spinach, and then that will be our dinner done, and I will try it and let you know how it tastes. Firstly, I'd just like to apologise for the lighting in this video. The sun has just decided to come streaming through the back window, and we don't have any blinds that I can pull down and make the lighting a little bit better. So I'm currently staring into the sun right now, so if I'm blinking a lot, you know why. So the barbecue beef and potato stew has finished cooking, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, normally this would have green beans in it, but unfortunately I've run out of green beans today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some spinach to the slow cooker pot, and I'm just going to stir that round until it wilts down, and that's going to be my replacement for the green beans. If you have got green beans, then you can add them in at the beginning, but if you are using spinach, I would just add it in at the end. Spinach would probably go a bit nasty if you added it in right at the beginning. I always add it in at the end and just let it wilt down. It cooks very quickly, spinach, so it doesn't need a long time in the slow cooker pot. So that's that done, and I'm going to go and grab a bowl and try this and let you know how it tastes. I've served the meal into a bowl, and now I'm just going to give it a little try. As I mentioned earlier, it does smell really good, I have to say. I'm just going to try a little bit of this, just to let you know how it tastes. That's good. It's probably going to be very hot, so I'm just going to have to blow on it for a few moments. I won't be a minute. Oh, that's really good. The meat is beautifully tender. When you cook minced beef in the slow cooker, always makes it really tender. If you did want to fry it off beforehand, then you could do. I don't like to fry mine off because I find it always tastes a bit burnt if I fry it off before I put it in the slow cooker. I just generally tend to put it in and let it cook, and I always find it comes out really tender and juicy. So the meat is really juicy, the potatoes are lovely and soft. So yes, I'm really looking forward to having this for my dinner this evening. That's how you make my delicious barbecue beef and potato stew, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.